I'm packing for my first travel of the season, and I've just realized how much my camera traveling bag has changed over the years. Because as time goes on, you come to realize that the lighter you travel, the more you enjoy your travel, your trip, your holiday, whatever it is that you do. There is one thing that has been consistent over the years, and that's my camera bag. It's a Manfrotto camera bag. It's extremely good quality. I'm gonna be using this camera bag for another 10-15 years. There is no need to have anything bigger than this. This is medium and small, and it kind of forces you to think and to prioritize what it is that you want to take. And you can still fit a lot of equipment here. What has changed is what goes inside. I'm gonna give you some background. I used to be the kind of guy, probably like many of you guys, that I wanted to take my best camera, my best lenses in case that I get those wonderful 3-second moments, and I would travel fully loaded. It's pure madness. I mean, look, I would take a 70-200 lens. This is a great lens, but it's nearly 2 kilos. Now, do I need to travel with a 70-200? What for? I mean, what, to capture a magical moment that is gonna last for 3 seconds over a period of 1 or 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna be lumping around this lens everywhere I go? I don't think so. I used to also take my 24-70. This is a great lens, but it's also very heavy. Do I really want to take this lens with me? I don't think so. I would take a camera and a 16-35. That would be the main lens that I would have permanently on my camera. In recent years, I ditched all these lenses and I started using these micro or mini lenses, and it's a very small footprint, but I think it's still a bit too much for me. And remember that there is a big difference between the camera bag that I carry with me when I go and film my videos or I go to film for a client than what I travel with. I would have my variable NDs. Do I need them? No. I would have my wireless radio mics, my drone, a microphone. What for? No, thank you. Over the years, my equipment for traveling has changed dramatically. These days, this is my traveling camera bag. There is a big difference between this bag and this bag. Everything that is inside this camera bag weighs as much as my 70-200 lens. This is about 1.8 kilos, and this is marginally above 1.8 kilos. What's in here is everything that, in my opinion, you need for a traveling camera bag. Now remember, we're not talking about going to film some high-end footage for a client across the world, because that would be a completely different ball game, okay? I would probably take this equipment and more equipment. My main camera is a DJI Pocket 3. This thing is a beast. It's a 4K camera. It's a gimbal. You get a 20mm lens that you can zoom in up to 40. It's digital zooming, but the quality is still really good. So this is my main camera. I have a smartphone mount in case that I use my smartphone. I have some feet, the DJI wireless radio mic, and a set of lavalier microphones, and there really is no need to carry any more unless you know specifically that you're gonna be interviewing anyone. But if it's just for traveling, this is all you need. An Action 4 in case that I want to do anything a bit crazy. Tiny little camera, amazing quality, okay? My extension battery for the DJI Pocket 3, there you go. That's a filter, a variable ND filter for my smartphone in case that I want to use my smartphone as a big camera, because guess what? Smartphones these days make for amazing footage. So why lumping a heavy camera when you can have your smartphone and your Pocket 3 doing all the heavy lifting? I have lenses for my DJI Pocket 3. I have an ultra wide, a macro, and an anamorphic. I have my ND filters for the Pocket 3. I have batteries for the Action 4. I might just take the Xeon Light, 20 watts, very strong, very powerful, in case that I want to do anything a little bit frivolous or adventurous. And that's it. There are a couple of things that I take additional that I put in my luggage when I check in, and that's a very lightweight traveling tripod from Freewell. This is really, really great. It's very lightweight. So there it goes. And I have a selfie stick for the Action 4. in case that I want to do anything with it, which I could possibly get rid of if I take this. And I also take a chest mount for the Action 4 in case that I want to do anything crazy, and I just strap it to my chest, and this weighs absolutely nothing. And I also pack it in the luggage that I do the check-in so that I don't even have to carry it with me. There is a consideration here. If I was to travel to somewhere remote, okay, a village or some mountains or somewhere that is not very busy, I would take my drone. But if I was to travel to a big city like Madrid, Paris, or New York, or anywhere outside the country that I live in, I would not take my drone, okay? Because first, I don't know fully the laws and regulations of each individual country, when I can literally go to a stock library that I can then use in my videos. So would I still take this camera bag with me? Probably, mostly for the packing and taking the equipment to wherever it is I need to go. But if I want to film on the day, I'm not even taking all of these. Most likely, I'll be taking my DJI Pocket 3 and the filters, and that's it. Maybe a selfie stick, anything that I can fit inside the pocket. Most of the footage that you're gonna be shooting is gonna be on a fairly wide, because you're gonna be wanting to capture the locations that you are in, the places, new places, different places. So a lot of the times you're gonna be on a fairly wide lens. You're not gonna be on a 70-200. I mean, this is a great lens, don't get me wrong. This is an amazing lens, but for 3-second, 5-second clips that you're gonna take on your traveling holidays, do you really need to carry a lens that is 2 kilos? So this is how much I am taking. And look how easy it is to pack it all in, okay? I got my DJI Pocket 3, my battery, my Action 4. This is how quick I pack. And this is gonna allow me to enjoy my holidays. And then my wife and my kid are not gonna be looking at me thinking, come on, you know, we are here to enjoy a holiday. My advice, if you're gonna be traveling on holiday, try to slim down as much as possible, because nobody cares whether you got this amazing shot on a 50mm or a shot with a DJI Pocket 3. And I have shot extensively with a DJI Pocket 3, and I know what I'm talking about. And there are ways that you can make your shots look like you shot it with a DSLR camera and get some really nice shallow depth of field or blurred background, whichever way you want to call it. And it's really easy to do in post-production. And in my last video of the long-term review of this camera, I show you how to do it. And it's so easy. I really hope that this serves as an inspiration somehow of how to pack for your holidays.